Wow, and I'm sure that everybody on Netflix says to you, Monica, oh my darling. Well, next is Jinal Bhatt from, the question is for Sanjay sir, and it's Hotterfly, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Yeah.
Thank you, Arjun. You did pronounce it correctly. I'm so sorry, Jinal could not be here, so it's me, Janvi Manchanda.
Hi, Janvi.
Uh, Hi. So, Sanjay, we're very excited to see you. An amazing trailer. So, you're a father off screen. So, on screen, did you feel like you could pick up nuances from your daily life to play the role of Nikhil?
Well, that's always there, but fortunately, my relationship with my real children is a little more warmer. They don't mistrust me. Here, the children, especially my son, has always looked at me with, he knows what I mean. But but being a father is always that experience is there. But Madhuri ma'am had said that being Madhuri and Anamika, obviously they both stars, but her personal life is much better than the life of Anamika. So same way, my father life in real life is much better of being a father in this show.
Thank you so much, Sanjay sir. Now the next is नरेंद्र सैनी एनडीटीवी हिंदी और वो सवाल है मानव जी आपके लिए.
मानव जी ये बताएं कि आपकी एक जर्नी रही है डिफरेंट रोल करने की अभी तक की, तो आपका अभी जो द फेम गेम में जो आपका किरदार है वो पिछले किरदारों से किस तरीके से अलग हो?
हाय, थैंक यू, थैंक यू. मतलब मनीष खन्ना, मेरे हिसाब से तो मैंने ऐसा कभी कंसीव भी नहीं किया था कि मैं ऐसा कोई कैरेक्टर करूँगा लाइफ में, बिकॉज ऐसा मैंने कहीं भी किसी भी रोल में कभी भी परफॉर्म नहीं किया है. एंड इट्स मेरे हिसाब से बहुत ज़्यादा कठिन रोल है, एंड टू प्ले अ सुपरस्टार. एंड बिकॉज मैं जहाँ से आता हूँ, जिस तरीके का एक्टर हूँ, जिस थिएटर बैकग्राउंड से आता हूँ, टू कंसीव एंड परफॉर्म दिस रोल मुझे लगता है कि मेरे लिए बहुत टफ था. बट थैंक्स टू डायरेक्टर्स बिजॉय एंड करिश्मा और शेराव की जो ग्रेट इनसाइट्स थी, उसने बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्प किया. एंड वर्किंग विथ माधुरी मैम, संजय, अगल बगल सारा माहौल इतना अच्छा था कि मैं कर गया ये रोल.
Thank you so much, Manav. Now next is Aditi Giri, E Times, and the question is for Sri Rao.
Hi, Shri Rao. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. It's nice to meet you.
Hi. Yeah, huge congratulations for the Fame game. I absolutely love the trailer, and I'm really looking forward to see how each of these characters unfold themselves in the show. I want to know from you, the lives of Bollywood actors have been showcased on screen many a times, reflecting the glamour world. How does the Fame game stand out in telling a tale of a Bollywood star?
I think the thing that makes our show unique is that it ultimately comes back to the story of one family. And although the backdrop of the story is really glamorous and glitzy, it's set against the world of Bollywood with this iconic actress at the center of it, played by the equally iconic Madhuri Dixit. At the core, it really is a very relatable story about family. It's about a husband and a wife and children, and the relationships between them. So although you have seen stories about Bollywood before and about filmmaking before, I don't think that you've ever seen it in this way because it's actually relatable to everyone that's watching. You can see yourself in all of these characters, even though they're so much larger than life.
Thank you so much, sir. अगला सवाल is by रोहित खिलनानी, सिंधी, ओके, एनडीटीवी, और ये सवाल है माधुरी मैम के लिए and for Karan sir. Madhuri
Right. Right. Firstly, congratulations to everyone. Very, very powerful trailer. Big congratulations. Madhuri ma'am, first question to you. The Fame Game marks your streaming debut. How was the experience of making this and what stood out in this series for you?
I think, of course, the whole. I just loved working on this script because, like Sri said, it is a little bit of a mystery, but it's also about relationships. It's about family. It's about how your kids are. It's about how fame can twist and make the best of things look bad. And I think, in that sense, it was a very challenging script for me because the role is such that there's so many shades to Anamika, and I really enjoyed playing them. Working with Netflix has been fabulous because I think they are in so many countries. I mean, I think more than 200 countries, I think, is the reach. And it's also dubbed in different languages. It is subtitled. It reaches the maximum audiences. And I've been a big fan of Netflix from the beginning, I have to agree. And it was a pleasure working with them.
Great, thank you, ma'am. Karan, one question for you. You're the best person to answer this, I believe. Having worked with veteran actors, young actors, and such versatile actors, what is that one thing that you would say that the younger actors should learn from someone like Madhuri ji?
Fine. I mean, we worked together professionally very recently, but Madhuri has been a friend from, I still remember my time spent with Madhuri on the sets of Dil To Pagal Hai. So I think we go way, way, way back. What I think that the younger generation, see, one shouldn't compare an artist to another. I believe that one shouldn't. But what are Madhuri's strengths are that just her smile, her grace, her positivity, and just her aura every time you interact with her. You always feel like you're greeted with a smile. She'll always, always, always make sure that she makes you feel warm and comforted and welcome wherever you are. And I believe she doesn't really, make any difference between people. I think she meets everyone equally and with the same amount of warmth. And you could be of any strata or demographic of the fraternity. And I think that sometimes we tend to kind of, make that differentiation in how we greet people. And I think that's the most important thing that I would learn from someone like Madhuri Dixit, is that her warmth extends and expands through all demographics of humanity, and I think that's her biggest strength. So if anyone has to learn something, then they should just learn how Madhuri Dixit says hello to you.
Absolutely, and I'm the living proof here. Having worked with her for 2 years, she is absolutely warm and stunning, and she makes you feel like, koi apna mil gaya. That's the right word. That's the right way to put it. Koi apna hai. Moving on, मधुपल BBC हिंदी, और ये सवाल है मैम सुहासिनी जी आपके लिए और अपूर्वा सर आपके लिए.
हाय अपूर्वा जी एंड हाय सुहासिनी जी. मेरा सवाल पहले अपूर्वा जी से है. दिस इज योर फर्स्ट क्रिएटिव स्क्रिप्ट की बात करें तो नेटफ्लिक्स के साथ है. जानना चाहूंगी मैं कि किस तरह का प्रोसेस था स्क्रिप्ट को बनाने का. और सुहासिनी जी आपके लिए मेरा सवाल ये है कि आपको स्क्रीन में देखना हमेशा से ही एक मतलब कह सकते कि कमाल का अनुभव रहता है. तो आपके भी किरदार के बारे में अगर थोड़ा बहुत बताएं तो आप अपूर्वा एंड सुहासिनी जी दोनों के लिए.
Yes, thank you. So I think a lot of credit for the script has to go to Sri Rao. He's the creator of the series. He approached us with this wonderful script, and I think we were all very, very excited on reading the script, and we said this is something that we have to make. He had envisaged Madhuri Dixit to play the role, and I mean who bigger a superstar than her to play a superstar, so I think it all worked well in that sense. And it's been a fabulous journey because we've worked with some incredible actors, young and new, and we've had 2 lovely directors taking this forward. So really for us it's been an amazing experience, and we are so proud that this is our first scripted series and it's coming on Netflix, so we really couldn't ask for more.
Thank you so much sir.
Hi. On है?
हाँ ऑन है.
मुझे जब श्री राव ने कॉन्ट्रैक्ट किया था तो उन्होंने कहा था कि किरदार सुनाया, और उसके बाद उन्होंने कहा कि माधुरी दीक्षित मेन रोल कर रही हैं, एंड आई कुडंट थिंक ऑफ एनीबडी एल्स टू प्ले हर मदर. ओहो मेरे तो पर ही खिल गए, है ना. because to be said that, you know, you're going to play Madhuri Dixit's mother and the person who's writing the script can't think of anybody else, I thought that was absolutely great. दूसरा था कि स्क्रिप्ट बहुत बढ़िया है, स्क्रिप्ट बहुत बढ़िया है, और जो डायरेक्टर्स हैं उन्होंने जी जान लगा के ये सीरीज़ बनाई है. और माधुरी जी के साथ काम करना, उसके बाद मानव कौल से मिलना और संजीव कपूर से मिलना जब होता है तो हंस के बिना कोई आदमी रह नहीं सकता. एंड देन देर आर दीज एब्सोल्युटली ब्रिलियंट टू यंगस्टर्स. मैं तो उनका काम देख के कभी कभी दंग रह जाती थी. वेरी सीरियस, वेरी गुड, एंड दे एब्सोल्युटली डिजर्व द रोल एंड द लॉन्च दे हैव गॉट.
Thank you so much, ma'am. The next question is for Lakshveer, and it's by Duniya Bandyopadhyay, Desi Martini.
Yes. Hi, Lakshveer. The trailer was fantastic, and congratulations to be a part of the Fame game. You know, in this series, you're sharing the screen with some of the most talented and amazing actors in the country. So, what were your key takeaways after filming the series?
I think one of the few things that was very important was to just observe them on set. Everyone, because it's an ensemble cast, so many different actors, it's very important to see how everyone approaches their work and characters. You get to learn and, might I say, pick up a few things sometimes. So I think that was priority number one. But yeah, I mean, you can see to my right, everyone is so experienced. So after a point of time, you got to stop thinking about that and really concentrate on your work. Otherwise, it can be really overwhelming. So yeah, I mean, undoubtedly, it was a beautiful experience.
Very well said, Lakshveer. The next question is by Shweta Rashmi, News 18 Online, and that's for Bijoy sir, आपके लिए है.
Hi, I hope you all can see me. First of all, congratulations everybody on the fab trailer. It's absolutely amazing. My question to Joy is that if you were to tell us something that made the series very interesting for you, or if you were to, just elaborate more on what makes it very special for you, what would you say?
This was a very new experience for me. I've never done something like this, where I had to co-direct a show. So I entered the camp with a lot of anxiety. So I was not sure how I would be okay co-directing 4 episodes with this person who I had not even met. So of course I had a lot of conversations with Shri, and he completely assured me that it's going to be fine. And the process was just so overwhelming for me and so beautiful, because I think the biggest takeaway for me from this show is that I found a great friend in my co-director, that is Karishma, and she's like a friend for life. So all my fears were kept aside, but I had such a great time working with her that it made the whole process just completely beautiful for me. And of course, working with a legend like Madhuri ma'am was, I told her, I think on the first day of the shoot, I told her that she had come to my school for a shoot. So, and my principal didn't let me bunk class because we all were trying to take the window seat so that we could see her down below shooting. So from seeing her from that window and then suddenly seeing her right in front of me and directing her, it's been a massive dream come true for me.
And if I can say, Bijoy, you grew up and she still looks the same.
That's true.
No, because when he was in school and I was working there, I was also in school.
But really, I'll take a moment to give a huge shout out to all 3 of the creators, Sri Rao, Bijoy, Karishma. They have been so fab. Like everything that you see on the screen is just there, baby. And everyone else has just, been a support cast in it. Of course, I'm not talking about the talent on screen, but all the rest of us, the creators have just really brought it to life.
I'm sure, itni kamal ki team saath aayi hai. Everyone's going to wait for 25th February, मतलब जब ये आएगा, and everyone's going to watch it because I feel like you all said कि श्री सर ने बहुत दिल से ये कहानी लिखी और बनाई है, and I'm sure that's going to come across the screen and it's going to touch people's heart. Moving on, we are going to Muskan. Tapasvi from Pop Diaries wants to ask you a question.
Thanks, Arjun. So, first of all, heartiest congratulations for each one of you for this amazing trailer of the Fame game. So, hi, Muskan. My first question is for you. Hi. So, what traits of your character do you identify within yourself, and how did you adapt them for the role?
So my character Amara wants to be an actress and I wanted to be an actress. So I feel like that's the thing that I really related to. And yeah, I lived it out in a sense because the whole journey, she shares the same journey that anybody would who would want to be an actress. So, and she's very dedicated and like observing things, deep thinker. I think those things are very similar. Yeah, that's about that.
Thank you. Next question is by Ankita Bhalla, Peeping Moon, again for Madhuri ma'am.
Hello. Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
Ma'am, you look fantastic in the trailer. I think that just goes without saying.
Thank you.
Ma'am, if I have to ask you, we often hear about all those tales in Bollywood that there is a dark side, there is this to that. If, hypothetically, if I have to ask you, was there any kind of research material you had to go by to prep for your role for the Fame game, be it any story back from the days of Hollywood or within the Hollywood for that matter? Because it looks really intriguing on that front.
Yeah, it is intriguing because, like I said, not everybody lives this life or not everybody lives my life. His life will be different from hers, and so everybody has different experiences. And like I said, I have to thank God that all my experiences so far have been wonderful. The people I met have been wonderful. My parents have been like a force, always standing by me. But that is not the case with Anamika Anand. She has a very, very different life. The way she grew up, or the way her relationship with her mother is very different from what I have with mine. And so there are a lot of similarities in the sense that she's also a very big star. I'm a whatever star in Bollywood, but those are the similarities. But apart from that, I think there are a lot of dissimilarities as well. The way she sees fame or the way I see fame is very, very different. And that's why it's the fame game, because fame is a treacherous path, and it depends on your outlook on it, how you look at fame, and how you treat fame. I mean, that is the way you'll get treated, and that's what you'll find out in the fame game, that what happens when you get onto the wrong side of fame.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's such a beautiful conversation, seriously, to get insights from all of you. But since we're running out of time, this is the last question, and it's for Karishma Kohli. It's by Ila S. IANS.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
Okay, thank you. So I would like to know, Karishma, how was the experience of co-directing the Fame game with Bijoy, and what helped in shaping a unified vision?
So, co-directing with Bijoy, like he said earlier, I had no idea how this was going to go. But I think every time that Bijoy walked into set, and if I was shooting before him, I actually used to wait for him to come to set so I could play back and show him all my takes because I wanted his approval. And he used to come, he used to watch all my takes, and I was like a little child. I used to be like, no, wait, see this take. Okay, no, see this take. Do you like this shot? And I think for me, that was very special. I mean, I never thought, because I think co-directing or having any other director on set, egos can come in. But here it was coming from, I don't know, it was pure love. It was just, we were making one thing together. It was not his or mine. it was collective. And actually, it was for everyone on set, whether it was a DOP, Manoj, whether it was Shri, all the actors. I think as a crew, as a team, we came beautifully together. And that process was, this was a very special journey, and working with, Netflix and with Dharma, with Karan and with Apurva, and with Madhuri ma'am. I mean, I remember we were doing a test shoot actually, and I'm not someone who's very expressive, but I remember going up to her and saying, "Oh my God, you're gorgeous. I mean, how is it possible?" Like, I was like, this cannot be. And working with all the actors, working with Sanjay sir, with Manav, with Suhasini ma'am, with the kids I have to call you all. It's been a beautiful journey, honestly. It's been overwhelming. I still feel like it's some kind of a dream. So we're finally stepping out of it now, because it's now out there for the world to see.
Thank you. You want to say something?
So she said about showing me the rushes, right? So it was a great experience for her, but I used to get damn upset seeing her rushes because all her frames used to be better than mine. So I had to put that pressure on Manoj, the cameraman, like, "Mera kaam tu better ka na, please."
That masti on set which always happens when there are two directors. Wow, awesome. Thank you so much, Karishma.
Thank you.
Thank you. और उसी के साथ we come to the end of our trailer.
Sorry, 1 second. Can I just take a moment to what Karishma and Bijoy both have said? And I think Shri also feels the same. He was in New York while the shoot was happening here. It was COVID time. Really, I want to say a special thanks to everyone in the cast and crew and everybody. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you the crazy times and the difficulty with which it was shot. And on screen, when you see it, it's so lush, it's so rich, every moment is so true. It's really a testament to the work that everybody's put. So I think most people don't realize what the COVID years have done to production. I think it's a big call out. I remember Bijoy had COVID in the first round, and within 3 days of getting okay, he was on set. Everyone's had a crazy, crazy time. Shri used to stay awake all night because of the time difference. So it's been a crazy journey, and there are 2 people. So thank you to everyone who's worked on the Fame game. And 2 people who I should call out also, Rohit Vedprakash from my team at Netflix. He's been a very, very crucial part of this journey. He's worked every moment, with the entire team. And Somen from Dharmatic. And both of them have been a very important part. So just a call out to everyone. Sorry, I've taken time, but this was important.
This is important. This is very important. And Monica ji, that's why I think, you are who you are, because you're somebody who puts the team together, and it's important to identify everybody's hard work. So thank you for doing that. Thank you so much. And उसी के साथ we come to the end of our trailer launch. Thank you for taking time out and answering our questions. And to all my media friends, thank you very, very much for your constant support. Don't forget, the Fame game starts streaming from 25th February 2022. Do talk about it before the launch, after the launch, even during the launch. And now, I would like to request the team of the Fame game to come forward for a family photo. And with that,
माधुरी मैम, संजय सर संजय सर थोड़ा सा इस तरफ हो गया जरा सर, संजय सर कम तीनों का ऑल ऑफ यू मॅडम इकडे राईट साईडला तीनों का यहाँ पे सर ऑल ऑफ यू है ये एक दोन यहाँ पे सर लास्ट वन
सर इकडे सर हां माझ्या एक सोलो मॅडम एक सोलो सर इकडे मॅडम इकडे मॅडम राईट साईडला माधुरी मॅम सेंटर बेटा सर यहाँ पे संजय सर यहाँ पे थैंक यू